سلام جميعا. لكن بلشنا part 2 inequality of the first degree. هنعمل أول شي activity solve in R. How to solve in R each of the following inequalities. أول inequality part A. Two x minus 3 is less than x minus 5. Unknowns to the left. طبعا كل شي inequality هو اللي فيه less than or greater than. And we need to find set of values of x, and usually set of values can be written in the form of an interval. 2x minus 3 less than x minus 5, 2x minus x less than minus 5 plus 3, so x is less than minus 2. This is the solution of the inequality, but what if we need to write this solution as an interval? As an interval we have x vary from minus infinity to plus infinity, and x is less than minus 2. So it's dotted at minus 2, and less minus 2, the arrows to the left. So the solution is from minus infinity till minus 2. At infinity is always open, at minus 2 is always open, at minus 2 here is open because we don't have or equal. And this is part A. Part B, 2x minus 3 less than 2x minus 3 less than 5x minus 5. Then 2x minus 5x less than minus 5 plus 3. Minus 3x minus 2. Always if you divide by minus, multiply by minus, or simplify by minus, you have to inverse the sign of comparison. Here if you take minus 3 to the denominator, it means if you divide by minus 3 you have to inverse the sign of comparison. يعني هي less than but تصير greater than. It's very important كمان, we should know it always. When you multiply by minus, divide by minus, simplify by minus in any inequality, you should inverse the sign of comparison. Minus 3x less than minus 2. If I want to simplify by minus, I will obtain 3x is greater than 2. So x is greater than 2 over 3. This is the solution. So how to represent it as an interval? X vary from minus infinity to plus infinity, and x is greater than 2 over 3, dotted and to the left. Why it's dotted? Because we don't have or equal. So the solution is from 2 over 3 till plus infinity, and both are open bounds. So the most important thing we learn in this part B, is if you divide in any inequality, if you divide by minus, subtract by if you divide by minus, multiply by minus, or simplify by minus, you have to inverse the sign of comparison. It's very important, you should know it. Okay, يعني خلينا نكتب من هون rules. If a greater than c and you did multiply by minus, you will obtain minus a less than minus c. You should inverse the sign of comparison. A greater than c and you did divide by minus, you will obtain minus a is less than minus c. Also you should inverse the sign of comparison. And if you have minus a less than minus c and you did simplify by minus, you will obtain a is greater than c. Always if you multiply by minus, divide by minus, or simplify the minuses, you should inverse the sign of comparison. It's very important. Okay, هلا part C. Two x minus 3 less than 5x plus 5. So 2x minus 5x is less than 5 plus 3. So minus 3x is less than 8. Now we have to divide by minus 3. So we have to inverse the sign of comparison. So x is greater than minus 8 over 3. Numbered line from minus infinity to plus infinity. X is greater than minus 8 over 3, dotted to the right. So the solution is minus 8 over 3 plus infinity. كان أنا حاطتهم كلهم من دون or equal عم بيساووا open bounds. Part D, 2x minus 3 less than 3x minus 5. 2x minus 3x less than minus 5 plus 3 minus x less than minus 5. If you want to multiply by a minus, okay, to eliminate the minus or simplify by a minus, you will obtain x is greater than 5. And if you did locate this solution or represent this solution on a numbered line, you will find the solution as 5 plus infinity as an interval. Okay, هلا part E. بعد هول هنعمل عنهم parts كمان. part E, x over 2 plus 1 minus x over 3 less than 1. Here we have many possibilities. We can take a common denominator. Also we can multiply the whole inequality by 6. Why 6? Because 6 is the LCM of 2 and 3. Okay, I'm gonna solve it by taking a common denominator. Let's solve it in two different methods. First method, if I solve it using common denominator. So as you know, we have two denominators, 2 and 3, and the common denominator is 6. So I'm going to take 6, I should multiply by 3, and I should multiply by 2, and I should multiply by 6. I will obtain 3x plus 2 minus 2x. I can simplify by 6 in both sides because 6 is a common denominator on both sides, and 6 is positive. It's very important. If 6 is negative and you did simplify by 6, if another number, for example minus 6, you have a minus 6 as a common denominator and you want to simplify by minus 6, you have to inverse the sign of comparison. Okay, you have to notice that when you simplify by a minus, you have to inverse the sign of comparison. It's not the case here because we have 6 in both sides as a common denominator and 6 is positive. 3x minus 2x is x, plus 2 is less than 6, so x is less than 6 minus 2, 4. One question, one case. What if one of the students say, I will do a cross multiplication? It's wrong. You can only do a cross multiplication in an equation when you have equal. فيك تعمل cross multiplication بس بالايكويشن لما يكون عندك equal بيناتهم، مش لما يكون في inequality. لما يكون في less than و greater than ما فيك تعمل cross multiplication. Okay. Second method, I can multiply in the second method. I have the inequality x plus 2 plus 1 minus x over 3 less than 6 less than 1. I know that 6 is a common denominator, so I can multiply the whole inequality by 6. 6 times x, 6x over 2 is 3x. 6 into 1 minus x over 3 is 2 into 1 minus x. I can simplify by 3. And 6 times 1 is 6. I will obtain 3x plus 2 minus 2x less than 6. So x less than 4. And in both cases, if I did represent on the numbered line, less than 4 dotted and to the left, so the solution is minus infinity 4. Both are open sides, open bounds, because we don't have or equal at 4, and then infinity is always open. Okay. أنا يمكن ما انتبهت حط ولا وحدة or equal. هلا بنزيد عليهم اشياء ونحلها. Now we have to solve part F. Absolute value of x minus 2 less than 3. هيدا type of inequalities we took it in the chapter for absolute value. If absolute value of x equal a, it means that x equal x less than a, and if absolute value of x less than a, it means x less than a and x greater than minus a. Absolute value of x minus 2 less than 3, it means that x minus 2 less than 3 and x minus 2 greater than minus 3. This gives us x less than 5, and this gives us x greater than minus 1. So we have on a numbered line, x is less than 5, this is 5, and it's dotted to the left. x greater than minus 1. This is minus 1 and also stood to the right. They both intersect here, so the solution is from minus 1 opened till 5 opened. Part G. Absolute value of x minus 2 less than minus 3. No solution. Why no solution? Because absolute value can never be less than minus, because it's always plus. Absolute value is a positive number. It can't be less than a negative number. Let's add some new parts like part H. Part H. Absolute value of x minus 2 greater than minus 3. Always true. Absolute value is greater than minus. Positive is greater than minus. In this case, no solution, s equal 5. But when always true, s equal r. All the real numbers verify the inequality. Or any number of any value you can substitute on x will verify the inequality. Okay. بعد still عندي بدي زيد تنتين أو ثلاثة I and J. Part I. 2 into x minus 1 plus 3 into x plus 1 greater than 5x plus 2. Let's solve this inequality. At first I will expand. 2x minus 2 plus 3x plus 3 is greater than 5x plus 2. 5x plus 1 is greater than 5x plus 2. 5x minus 5x is greater than 2 minus 1. 5x minus 5x is 0 greater than 1. Is I obtain 5x minus 5x vanishes, the answer is 0. I obtain 0 is greater than 1. Is 0 greater than 1? No, it's false. So no solution. This inequality, when I solve this inequality, when I try to solve this inequality, I found something false. Okay, false information. So this inequality has no solution. Now let's move to part J. Two into x plus 1 plus 3 into 1 minus x greater than minus x greater than minus x. So I will solve this inequality. 2x plus 2, at first I will try to expand, plus 3x plus 3 minus 3x is greater than minus x. The unknowns to the left, 2x minus 3x plus x is greater than minus 2 minus 3. So 2x plus x is 3x minus 3x. 0 is greater than minus 5. Is 0 is greater than minus 5? Yes, it's always true. 0 is greater than minus 5. So in this case, it's always true. There is always any number will verify the inequality and the solution equal r. Okay. بهيك بنكون عملنا revision عن inequalities, how to solve an inequality. It's very important, you should know it. بالسيشن التاني رح نعمل شيء كتير مهم, هو sign table of the first degree. How to study the sign of any binomial of the first degree, or maybe even a monomial. So any polynomial of the first degree, how to size, we can say polynomial, any monomial or binomial of the first degree, how to study its sign, and how to solve an inequality when we have a product of factors or a fraction of factors. Okay, يعطيكم ألف عافية وشكرا.